up, y'all? It's your girl, Rainy Storm, checking in again for the Sun Sign series. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. You can email me for a personal reading at arainystorm@gmail.com. And also North Node readings too. So definitely hit me up on that. I've been trying to be a little bit more active, since we quarantining and shit like that. So, let's just get to it. We going from Virgo to Libra. So, Libra rules the justice system. It's an air cardinal sign along with Capricorn, Aries, and Cancer. It is the seventh house of the zodiac, which rules, money, relationships, the type of relationships that we want to be in, the type of money that we want to have in this material realm. Even though it is an air rule sign, it is the scales, it's the balance. But is it the balance of the zodiac? Because it's definitely, I don't think anything is ever really balanced, and I think that's where Libra comes in. When you go from Virgo to the harvest, you go to Libra, which is kind of bringing things back, the earth back together, the people back together. Opposite that sits alongside Libra is actually Aries, which is a fire cardinal sign. So Aries more so is the first sign of the zodiac, and it's about the self. It's like, who am I manifested to be on this planet, and what have I come here to do? Libra comes in and is like, well, what can we all do together as a collective? Oftentimes, Libras can get so sucked into the group that a Libra has to learn how to, although it's definitely dope to be like, go and, see what the group thinks and see what your partner thinks and see what other people think about the things you should do. There has to come a time where Libra has to make that decision, and be like, well, this is actually what I like, but then also be able to step in and be like, okay, but this is what the group likes too. So how can we collaborate? How can we mesh, So that's definitely Libra. Definitely can be an indecisive sign. Not always knowing what the hell, it wants. Honestly, when I describe Libra energy, I think the best person to look at would be Cardi B. Fucking love Cardi B. Like, dope as, you know what I mean? Cardi B, she about her money, she about her fucking bread, she about her paper, she, loves love, and definitely is a force to be reckoned with. Also, Libra is a sign of, when it comes to speech, and we do talk about this because it's ruled by Venus, so it's very Venusian. When we talk about language, even though Taurus rules the throat, and Libra is like the language of, how am I trying to say this? Basically, when you go from Taurus to Libra, Taurus is like the foundation of your language. I think as you get closer to Libra, you're expanding your language. And I'm talking about like that mercurial, not necessarily mutable air, but, where you're, practicing different languages before you get to Sag, and expanding off of that. And poetry, writing, beauty products. Definitely Kim Kardashian is coming up for sure, is another Libra. The aesthetic, Libra rules that aesthetic and what things could be and what things could look like. And, the host of the zodiac, the party, the people who are planning the party planners, and making sure that everybody is, set and feels comfortable and feels good. And, a Libra is definitely a sign that, you can sit with and talk to, and, even if they not paying attention, sometimes you could still have a conversation with Libra, and Libra will definitely try to make sure that you are comfortable, you know, in that situation, or they will be the ones to try to help you through that situation. What else? Libras are very artistic. um, Libras have, I think of Libra as like the artist. That's kind of why, you know, I don't always do it in my videos, but I try to dress a little like I think the sign would be. So definitely when it comes to the seventh house, look to the seventh house, because you can see how somebody, and Mars too, but definitely seventh house, to see how somebody dresses. You know, how about how people, you know, keep up with their appearance and like what they put out to the world. Libra likes to try different shit, you know, and Libra likes to be, you know, the embodiment of beauty. You know, even my rings right now, it's just, you know, very Venusian like material, like energy. Libras, I've noticed, can be very philosophical, much like Sagittarius. But they're also, since they are a cardinal sign, like they kind of change with the wave, kind of like you know, one day they might think this way, and another thing they might think this way, but then they're like, well, I understand this, but I understand that. It's very like I said, it's like the weights, the scale, you know what I mean? Like it also rules the type of relationships, you know, that we want to be, especially if we're talking about the house in general. And just Libra, or just being embodiment of Libra sun, it definitely has to do with wanting to foster relationships with people, and knowing different kinds of people, and communicating with different kinds of people, and exploring different kinds of people. Libra is very much so the sign for that. Also, Libra can be, I would definitely say Libra can definitely be a good business, you know, partner to have, especially in the sense of, you know, making things come together, making things pop, or, you know, being the face of something that is bigger than, you know, just a sole individual or a sole person. Um, Libra, 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 Libra. Um, I don't know if I have that much about really Libra. I think I'm gonna come back to Libra and add to Libra, but you know, later on. But that is really my analysis of Libra. Next we're gonna go to Scorpio, and then I might end up doing Sag. If I don't do Sag today, I'll definitely try to hit Sag up tomorrow. But yeah.